Love and Laughter, a romantic comedy journey. Chapter 1, The Humorous Prelude. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the cobblestone streets of Heartsville. Mia, with her unruly curls and a notebook filled with one-liners, sat at a cafe table, sipping her coffee and scribbling down jokes for her next stand-up routine. The cafe buzzed with laughter and the clinking of coffee cups as locals indulged in the evening's ambiance. In a corner of the cafe, Ethan, known for his contagious laughter and distinctive bow tie, fumbled with a stack of comedy DVDs at a nearby shelf. Spotting Mia, he sauntered over, accidentally knocking into a chair on the way. Mia looked up, arching an eyebrow. Smooth moves, bow tie. Trying to set a new record for clumsiest entrance? Ethan grinned, adjusting his bow tie with mock seriousness. Always aiming for the top, Mia. It's the only way I know. Mia chuckled, setting aside her notebook. Well, you've definitely mastered the art of making an entrance. What brings you to my corner of the comedy club, clumsy? Ethan plopped into the chair opposite her, his infectious laughter filling the air. Actually, I was hoping for some advice. I signed up for the talent show. Trying to impress someone. Mia raised an eyebrow, a mischievous glint in her eyes. Impress someone, huh? Spill the details, clumsy. Who's the lucky target of your clumsiness? Ethan blushed, avoiding eye contact. Well, it's, you, Mia. I've had a crush on you since, forever. Mia burst into laughter, the sound echoing through the cafe. Ethan, you've just elevated your clumsiness to a whole new level. I didn't know whether to be impressed or terrified. Ethan grinned sheepishly, scratching his head. I figured I'd go big or go home. So, what do you say? Will you help me not make a complete fool of myself at the talent show? Mia leaned back, contemplating. Well, it could be fun, Bowtie. I could use a break from my solo comedy routine. Let's make this the quirkiest act Heartsville has ever seen. And with that, the stage was set for Mia and Ethan's accidental comedy duo. Little did they know, the clumsiness and laughter of that fateful meeting would ignite a spark, setting the scene for a romantic comedy journey that would leave the town of Heartsville in stitches. Chapter 2, The Unlikely Duo. Rehearsals for the talent show were set in motion, and the school gymnasium was transformed into a makeshift stage. Mia and Ethan, armed with a mix of enthusiasm and awkwardness, stood at center stage, ready to embrace the chaos of their comedic collaboration. Mia twirled her pen between her fingers, looking at Ethan with a smirk. All right, clumsy, let's see if we can turn this circus into a masterpiece. I'll start with a killer one-liner, and you follow with whatever you've got. Ready? Ethan nodded nervously, adjusting his bow tie. Ready as I'll ever be, Mia. Hit me with your best shot. Mia cleared her throat theatrically. Why did the tomato turn red? Because it saw the salad dressing. Ethan burst into laughter, clapping his hands. Okay, that's a good one. Let me try. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Mia snorted with laughter, surprising herself at how well their comedic styles meshed. Not bad, Bowtie. Let's throw in some physical comedy now. I'll pretend to trip, and you catch me, but we both end up falling. It's a classic, but we can put our own spin on it. As they rehearsed the physical comedy routine, their laughter echoed through the gymnasium. The occasional missteps and unexpected tumbles only added to the charm of their act. The more they rehearsed, the more their accidental duo seemed less like a performance and more like a genuine connection unfolding. During a break, Mia leaned against a stack of gym mats, catching her breath. You know, clumsy, I didn't expect this to be so fun. I thought I'd be the solo star of this comedy show, but you're bringing a whole new dimension to the chaos. Ethan chuckled, wiping sweat from his forehead. Who would have thought that my clumsiness would be an asset? And here I thought I'd be stuck as the class clown forever. Mia raised an eyebrow. Class clown, huh? More like the charming guy who's been crushing on me forever. You're not just the class clown, Ethan. You're my partner in crime. Or, in this case, partner in comedy. As rehearsals continued, Mia and Ethan's connection deepened beyond the stage. In the quieter moments between jokes and pratfalls, they found themselves sharing stories, dreams, and aspirations. It was in those moments that the bond between them became more than just comedic collaboration. It became the foundation of a friendship that neither anticipated. One evening, as they wrapped up rehearsals, Ethan looked at Mia with a twinkle in his eye. "You know, Mia, this has been surprisingly amazing. Maybe we should take this comedy thing beyond the talent show. Heartsville could use a regular dose of our hilarity." Mia grinned, the spark of an idea forming. "I like the way you think, Boti. Let's turn this into an accidental comedy tour of Heartsville. Who knows, maybe we'll become the town's comedic legends." And so, the accidental duo, Mia and Ethan, set their sights on bringing laughter to every nook and cranny of Heartsville. Little did they know, their comedic journey was just beginning, and the town was in for a delightful ride filled with laughter, love, and the unexpected magic that happens when two unlikely souls find each other on a stage of chaos and humor. Chapter 3. Love Takes the Stage. As the days marched on, Mia and Ethan's accidental comedy duo act gained momentum. The town of Heartsville eagerly awaited the talent show, buzzing with anticipation for the dynamic duo that had become the talk of the town. In the bustling heart of Heartsville, Mia and Ethan found themselves at a quaint cafe, sipping coffee and brainstorming ideas for the upcoming performance. Mia, flipping through her notebook, raised an eyebrow at Ethan. "Okay, Bowtie, we've got the witty banter and the physical comedy down. What's next? A grand finale that'll leave the whole town in stitches?" Ethan scratched his head, a mischievous glint in his eyes. "How about a dance-off? You know, where we try to outdo each other with ridiculous dance moves. It's unexpected, and I'm pretty sure my lack of coordination will add an extra layer of comedy." Mia laughed, picturing the scene. "A dance-off it is, clumsy. I've got some killer moves up my sleeve. Get ready to be dazzled by the Mia dance extravaganza." Their conversation flowed effortlessly, a mix of planning and playful banter that characterized their unique dynamic. As they delved into the details, their camaraderie deepened, and the line between performance and genuine connection blurred. The night before the talent show, Mia and Ethan found themselves back in the school gym, a hodgepodge of props and costumes scattered around them. They were fine-tuning their routine when Mia paused, looking at Ethan with a thoughtful expression. "Ethan, this has been unexpectedly fun. I mean, who would have thought that our accidental duo would turn into this?" Mia gestured between them, a warmth in her eyes. Ethan grinned, adjusting his bow tie. "I know, right? It's like we stumbled onto something magical. And not just for the talent show. This whole journey, it feels like we're creating something special together." Mia nodded, her expression serious, yet filled with a hint of mischief. "Maybe it's more than just comedy, Ethan. Maybe this is our thing, our unique brand of chaos and laughter. What do you say we take it beyond the talent show? Heartsville could use a regular dose of Mia and Ethan's comedy extravaganza." Ethan's eyes lit up with excitement. "I'm all in, Mia. Let's turn this into a tradition. Who knows, maybe we'll be the Heartsville comedy legends, performing at weddings, birthdays, and every quirky event in town." As they continued to fine-tune their routine, Mia and Ethan realized that their journey wasn't just about the talent show. It was about creating something that transcended the stage, a connection, a friendship, and perhaps something even more magical. The night of the talent show arrived, and Mia and Ethan took the stage with a confidence born from their shared experiences. The laughter from the audience was thunderous, and the applause echoed through the gymnasium. Their dance-off finale had the entire town cheering, and as they took a bow, Mia and Ethan shared a triumphant glance that spoke volumes. Backstage, amidst the chaos of the talent show aftermath, Mia looked at Ethan with a grin. "Well, clumsy, looks like we've made quite the impression. What do you say we take our comedy act on the road?" Ethan nodded, his eyes sparkling with excitement. "Let's do it, Mia. Heartsville is just the beginning. The world deserves to experience the hilarity of Mia and Ethan." And so, the accidental duo, now intentionally inseparable, embarked on a journey that would bring laughter to every corner of Heartsville and beyond. Little did they know, their comedic escapades were about to take them on a romantic adventure they never saw coming. A journey where love and laughter would become the stars of their unique and whimsical show. Chapter 4. The Hilarity of High School Days. The success of Mia and Ethan's comedy act at the talent show turned them into local celebrities. Heartsville, a town known for its charm, embraced the duo's infectious humor. and the pair found themselves thrust into a whirlwind of high school fame. One sunny afternoon, Mia and Ethan sat on the steps of Heartsville High School, surrounded by friends who couldn't resist joining the comedic revelry. Ethan, adjusting his bow tie, grinned at Mia. "Who would have thought we'd become the talk of the town, Mia? Now every time I trip over my own feet, people expect it to be part of the act." Mia chuckled, her eyes gleaming with amusement. "Well, Clumsy, you've elevated clumsiness to an art form. Now it's practically a trademark. People love it." Their friend Sarah, overhearing the conversation, chimed in with a laugh. "You guys are like the Heartsville version of a rom-com. I can't wait for the scene where you accidentally switch places at a masquerade ball." Ethan rolled his eyes in mock disbelief. "A masquerade ball? In Heartsville? I'd probably trip over my own mask before the dance even begins." Amidst the laughter, Mia's eyes met Ethan's, a silent understanding passing between them. It was more than just comedy. It was a shared language, a connection that went beyond the quirky performances on stage. As weeks passed, Mia and Ethan navigated the comical landscape of high school romance. The hallways became a stage for playful banter, and each encounter was an opportunity for an impromptu comedy sketch. One day, as they prepared for the school's spring dance, Mia twirled in front of Ethan, sporting a dress adorned with a bow tie pattern. "What do you think, Clumsy? A dress that matches your signature accessory?" Ethan grinned, adjusting his bow tie with a theatrical flourish. "You've outdone yourself, Mia. Now all we need is a dance routine that matches the absurdity of our accidental love story." The spring dance turned into a scene straight out of a romantic comedy. Mia and Ethan's dance moves, a mix of practiced steps and spontaneous hilarity, had the entire school cheering. Heartsville, once known for its charming simplicity, now pulsated with the vibrancy of Mia and Ethan's comedic romance. In the midst of the laughter and the whirlwind of high school activities, Mia and Ethan discovered that their connection went beyond the comedic facade. Late one evening, as they strolled through the town square, Ethan looked at Mia with a sincerity that transcended the humor. "Mia, amidst all the laughter and craziness, I've come to realize that there's something real between us. It's not just about the jokes or the clumsiness. There's a connection that I can't quite put into words." Mia smiled, her eyes reflecting a depth beyond the comedic surface. "I feel it too, Ethan. It's like we're part of this grand comedic script, and each day is a new scene filled with laughter and unexpected moments. But underneath it all, there's something genuine, something real." Ethan nodded, his gaze unwavering. "Maybe our love story isn't just a punchline in a comedy routine. Maybe it's the heart of the show, the thing that ties everything together." As they stood under the twinkling lights of Heartsville, Mia and Ethan's high school days became a tapestry of laughter, love, and the discovery that sometimes the most unexpected stories unfold in the most comical and heartfelt ways. Their journey through high school, marked by laughter and shared adventures, laid the foundation for a romance that would transcend the whimsy of Heartsville and carry them into a future filled with even more hilarity and unexpected love. Little did Mia and Ethan know, their story was about to take an enchanting turn as they approached the final act of their high school days, ready to embark on the next chapter of their accidental love story. Chapter 5: Lessons in Laughter and Love. As Mia and Ethan approached the final stretch of their high school days, the town of Heartsville continued to revel in the charm and hilarity of their accidental love story. The once unlikely duo had become an integral part of the town's heartbeat, and with each passing day, their bond deepened. One sunny afternoon, Mia and Ethan found themselves at their favorite cafe, surrounded by the comforting aroma of coffee and the familiar hum of laughter that seemed to follow them wherever they went. Mia stirred her latte thoughtfully, looking at Ethan with a twinkle in her eye. "Can you believe it, Clumsy? We've become Heartsville's resident comedians. I never thought our accidental comedy routine would turn into something this legendary." Ethan chuckled, his eyes reflecting a mix of pride and amusement. "Legendary, huh? I like the sound of that. Maybe we should get matching capes. The Heartsville heroes of hilarity." Their laughter echoed through the cafe, drawing amused glances from fellow patrons. Mia's hand found Ethan's, a silent acknowledgement of the connection that had grown beyond the stage. As graduation approached, Heartsville High School buzzed with excitement. The town square transformed into a festive hub, adorned with colorful banners and the promise of a bright future for the graduating class. During a quiet moment on the school rooftop, Mia and Ethan sat side by side, their legs dangling over the edge. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the town they had come to love. Mia sighed, her gaze fixed on the horizon. High school is almost over, Clumsy. Can you believe it? It feels like just yesterday we stumbled into this comedic adventure. Ethan nodded, a mix of nostalgia and anticipation in his eyes. Time flies when you're having fun, Mia, and I wouldn't have wanted to spend these years any other way. Their conversation turned reflective as they shared dreams, fears, and the undeniable truth that their journey was entering a new chapter. Mia, always the comedian, couldn't resist injecting humor into the moment. So, Clumsy, any grand plans for our future? Maybe a world tour of hilarity or a Heartsville comedy festival? Ethan grinned, his arm draped casually around Mia's shoulders. How about this? We take on the world, one laugh at a time. And who knows, maybe Heartsville will be just the beginning of our comedic conquest. As graduation day arrived, Heartsville celebrated Mia and Ethan with a grand ceremony. The town square, decked in festive colors, echoed with cheers and applause as the duo received their diplomas. Mia's stand-up routine brought laughter and tears, and Ethan's comedic flair added an extra layer of charm to the proceedings. In the quiet aftermath of the ceremony, Mia and Ethan found themselves standing under the twinkling lights of Heartsville, their fingers entwined and their hearts full. Mia looked at Ethan, a mix of affection and playfulness in her eyes. Well, Clumsy, what's next for the legendary Mia and Ethan? Any plans for our post-high school comedy escapades? Ethan smirked, leaning in for a playful kiss. Our journey is just beginning, Mia. Heartsville may have been our starting point, but I have a feeling the world is ready for the comedic brilliance of Mia and Ethan. And so, with laughter as their compass and love as their anchor, Mia and Ethan stepped into the vast unknown of post-high school adventures. Their story, once an accidental comedy routine, had evolved into a love story that transcended the whimsy of Heartsville, promising a future filled with even more hilarity, shared dreams, and the enduring magic that happens when two hearts find each other in the midst of life's unpredictable comedy. Chapter 6: Forever in Laughter. As Mia and Ethan ventured beyond the whimsical confines of Heartsville, their love story unfolded on a grander stage. College life beckoned, promising new adventures and a canvas yet to be painted with the hues of their shared laughter. In their college dorm room, adorned with a mishmash of comedy posters and quirky decorations, Mia and Ethan settled into the rhythm of their new life. Mia, unpacking a box of stand-up DVDs, looked at Ethan with a mischievous grin. So, Clumsy, ready to conquer the world with our comedic genius? College is just the beginning of the Mia and Ethan comedy extravaganza. Ethan chuckled, adjusting his bow tie in the dorm's tiny mirror. I'm all in, Mia. But let's not forget the most important question. Where do we find the best late-night snacks around here? A comedy duo runs on a diet of laughter and snacks. Their college days became a whirlwind of classes, comedy club performances, and shared moments that solidified their bond. Late-night study sessions often turned into impromptu comedy routines, with Mia and Ethan entertaining their dorm mates with witty banter and hilarious anecdotes. One evening, as they strolled through the college campus under a sky dotted with stars, Ethan looked at Mia with a twinkle in his eye. You know, Mia, college has its own unique charm, but nothing beats the laughter of Heartsville. Do you ever miss it? Mia smiled, leaning into Ethan's side. I do, Clumsy. Heartsville will always be where our story began, but college is our chance to create new chapters, to explore the world and make it our comedic playground. Their laughter echoed through the college quad, a testament to the enduring joy they found in each other's company. As college life unfolded, Mia and Ethan's comedic brilliance gained recognition beyond the campus. Invitations poured in for comedy gigs, and the duo found themselves performing at venues across the city. One night, after a particularly successful performance, Mia and Ethan sat on the rooftop of a comedy club, gazing at the city lights below. Ethan, his gaze fixed on the skyline, spoke with a touch of wonder. Who would have thought, Mia? Our accidental love story has taken us to places we never imagined. It's like we're living in our own romantic comedy film. Mia chuckled, her hand finding Ethan's. And you, Clumsy, are the charming co-star who always manages to steal the scene. Our love story may have started with laughter, but it's become the heart of our journey. As the years unfolded, Mia's stand-up career soared to new heights, and Ethan found success as a physical comedian. Their comedy duo, now a well-known act, attracted fans from far and wide. The Mia and Ethan comedy extravaganza became a household name, and their love story continued to capture the hearts of audiences everywhere. One magical evening, as Mia and Ethan performed at a prestigious comedy festival, they found themselves dancing under the city lights, surrounded by the applause of an adoring audience. Mia looked at Ethan, her eyes filled with love and gratitude. Who would have thought, Clumsy, that our laughter-filled journey would bring us here? It's like we're living a dream. Ethan grinned, twirling Mia in a playful dance move. And the best part is, Mia, our dream is just beginning. Forever in laughter, forever in love. And so, as Mia and Ethan embraced the magic of their love story, the laughter that had once echoed through the cobblestone streets of Heartsville now resonated on the grand stage of life. Their journey, born from accidental comedy and nurtured by shared dreams, became a testament to the enduring power of love, laughter, and the extraordinary magic that happens when two hearts find each other in the midst of life's unpredictable comedy. In the heart of Heartsville and beyond, Mia and Ethan lived happily ever after, forever bound by the laughter that had brought them together in the first place. Their love story, once an accidental comedy routine, had become a timeless tale of joy, connection, and the enduring magic of a love that thrived in laughter's embrace. The end.